Hi, welcome back to Bride Society. I'm Laura and this is Rebecca. So we haven't done a try-on video for a while. In fact, I think it's been over a year.
It might have been.
So we got a request in the comments to try out ASOS Bridal, which we haven't done before. So we went online and picked out a selection of their own brand wedding dresses and a jumpsuit, all under £200. So we're going to try on these for you and see what we think.
Let's go. Okay, so first up, the lovely Laura has been trying on the ASOS Edition Plunge lace wedding dress with pleated skirt. So this one's £135.
And this is probably the most traditional
I would say
we chose,
of the ones we've got.
Which really, for a traditional wedding dress, £135 is a great price.
It is.
And we were quite impressed with the quality of all the outfits that came as well, so that was a bonus.
Yeah, I was sceptical going in, I gotta be honest, but I think might even go as far as to say, of all the try-ons we've done since we started, it may be up there near the top with the quality.
Oh, okay.
I would. I mean, it's been a while, but I would say that.
Although it can't all be positive. The first thing we need to say is this is described as ivory on the website. This is well and truly white.
Oh, white as it gets.
Yeah, so that's just something to be aware of. If you're after an ivory dress, this probably isn't the one for you. I'm 5'10" and I was really impressed with the length of this dress. So it came, it was too long on me to start with, and then about the right length with heels on.
Yeah.
So I had about 2.5 inch heels on, and it just about skimmed the floor with those. And I think this is the kind of dress that, I mean, you may not be quite as tall as I am, but you could get that altered, and obviously you can take material away. You can't easily add it on.
Yeah, and I suppose we should say, like, when you order bridal dresses from the sort of more traditional sources, like typically obviously you order in a size, but they come much longer, and still those have to almost always be altered and shortened and all that kind of thing as well. So yeah, we don't want to make out that these ought to be perfect the second you try them on. Like, even if you get these altered, you're still going to come in way lower in price.
Yeah, and I think that's something it took me a little while to get my head around. I was thinking, oh, this should fit me immediately because it's from ASOS, but actually I needed to get out of that mindset. And I mean, my own wedding dress I had to have altered, so why shouldn't one just off the peg be altered as well? And I would have to get this altered if I wanted it as my wedding dress.
Yeah, but this one we need a lot of alteration though.
For me.
So I feel like for anybody that it was kind of, it fit like too big in some places and too small in others. Like, it wasn't just too big or too small.
Yeah, it was quite, I mean, you can probably tell, you might be able to tell in the clip of trying on, but the sleeves just would fall down. I don't know whether my body isn't long enough, I don't know.
Well, yeah, but you have, let's say you're tall and her height isn't just all in her legs or something. Like, you have a longer torso. Like, I know it look like I'm probably more average height, right? I'm almost 5'7". But I'm sat on cushions to be like level height with Laura for this little behind the scenes insight for you there.
Yeah, shatter the illusion. So it fit oddly.
Yeah, it was falling. The second you moved, it was falling down. There's nothing in it holding it up either. It has slight boning.
Yeah, there was like two bones, one on each side, but there's nothing supportive. And this is a backless dress.
Yeah.
So I had just like a stick-on bra, but you wouldn't be able to have anything more than that probably.
Yeah, so it would be a chance of quite a lot of flashing is what we're saying. But the other one with it as well was, although the lace on it was quite nice, we didn't like sometimes with cheaper end dresses you sort of look at the lace and think so we'll give them kudos for that. Like, the lace was nice, but it obviously wasn't rigid enough to hold its shape, and the problem was because of how it sort of has this sort of scallop type edge on the skin out the front and the back, it was just like rolling, flapping open the whole time. There's nothing to hold it in place or encourage it into place. So you'd have to maybe, I don't know, like the, what about tip tape? What's the actual name?
I don't know.
But the double-sided skin tape to maybe hold it in place.
Yeah, possibly.
possibly, but you'd have to like take the entire thing to make it hold up.
Yeah, I think,
anyway.
I mean, everybody is going to be different, so it'll sit differently on different body types. So it's worth a try. If you like the look of it, it's worth trying and seeing. Yeah, I like the train on it. The skirt was really nice and swishy. There's a lot of fabric in the skirt.
Yeah, it had lining in there. Yeah, so it wasn't see-through, and actually none of them particularly were. Like, so again, at this price point, when you're dealing with white things, which are never like so often see-through.
Yes, yeah,
like,
that's true.
Again, points to that.
Yeah, so I think a mixed bag. I wouldn't choose it personally. It wasn't. I don't think it suited me.
It didn't. I'm sorry, I say that with love, but.
Okay. But for the price, and if it's the style you want and it sits better on you, then I don't think you could go wrong with that dress, actually.
Yeah, no, in principle, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fit. Yeah.
Okay, so we're moving away from the dresses and we've picked up a bridal jumpsuit. And Becky's tried this on. Now, if you've seen our previous videos, you may know that Becky's not the hugest fan of a jumpsuit.
That's fair. I'm struggled to get on board with that whole fashion trend, I'm afraid.
So this is the ASOS Edition Bando wedding jumpsuit with a bow detail, and this is £120. And we thought this was great if maybe for a city wedding.
Or like courthouse, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like registry office. Yeah, because it's quite it has a really nice kind of couture feel to it.
Yeah, it's got the huge bow on the back. Had a real kind of designer feel to it, we thought. And the fabric's quite thick and it's quite a structured bow.
Yes. It had like form to it, didn't it? Like, and it even had pockets. I mean, I don't know, I'm sure I am not alone in the pocket excitement. So, loving that. The only downside to the pockets was that because the lining of the pocket was also white, the white on white made it stand out. Like, it wasn't see-through otherwise, you couldn't see underwear, that kind of thing, but the white on white, you could see the outline of the pocket. So that's, they could maybe just rethink the lining, I think. But
yeah, because I think the only thing that maybe cheapened it slightly.
Yes.
Otherwise, I think it'd be a very cool
edgy.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a little bit more quirky, like edgy, it would be definitely a good choice. I really liked, despite my feelings about jumpsuits, like the length was nice. Like I'm a bit shorter, so I say almost 5'7", so it was fine for me. And the length of the body, it had a little bit of breathing room, which I guess you want for being sit down, bend over, that kind of thing. So that was fine. And as well, like, you had room to sort of eat in it as well, was it? Because of the oversizedness of the styling, it meant that it kind of, it masks a lot, but it's still flattering and it has shape.
Perfect outfit.
It's the dream, basically. Yeah, it's hard to get that, but yes, this again on the website is described as ivory. Again, couldn't be whiter. I like it in white, and I think I would prefer it that way. I think it might be a bit odd in ivory. Yeah,
there's something a bit more stylish maybe about it being white.
Crisper kind of look, and I say it's very crisp lines on it, so you want that kind of crisper thing. So I think it's a good thing. It's just, if you're expecting ivory, it's not going to be. And you might be able to see, if you watch, just say the clip of it on me, is my shoes, you can see in that shot, are ivory. So if you look at that for the contrast of ivory next to it, so still wear ivory shoes, like, it's fine. To give you the comparison of colours, have a look at that. So the next one we're trying on, or Laura is trying on I should say, is the ASOS Edition Sequin Cami wedding dress for £180. This one is white, and actually was white. Hey!
Oh, I had such high hopes. I love a sequin. I love a sparkly dress. But this was just another dress that is not for me.
It was a bit of a dress disaster, that one. It would look good on the website, like, we had hope, hence why all the ones we picked we actually did like. It wasn't just that we were trying to get a sample of different dresses, like, we went for ones that we actually thought had potential.
Yeah, this one you couldn't wear a bra with it at all, because it's the way it's cut, there's just no chance for a bra. But it just hasn't got a shape. The shape of it is,
yeah, and it was like gapey here.
Yeah, it just didn't, again, I might just be a very strange shape. But yeah, it didn't fit well. It did have adjustable straps, we'll give it that.
Yeah.
So that was a bit helpful in terms of kind of pulling the dress up. But it still gaped in the wrong places. It wasn't. This one wasn't long enough for me. It was much shorter than the traditional wedding dress. It was.
Yeah, it didn't have a train. This one, in case you're looking for a train.
Yes.
And here and there about the comment on the dress, but if you're looking for one, it came with a packet of extra sequins.
Yes. So if you lose some
to shed.
But I just really hoped this would be an amazing dress, and it wasn't for me.
No, not from.
Again, I think if you're a different shape, it would sit differently on you. I have hips, I have, I don't know, curves.
Yeah.
And it didn't work for me, but.
No, like, I mean, the upside of it being kind of cut the way it was around the chest meant that it wasn't scratchy to wear with the sequins, right? You can move your arm because it wasn't against yourself, because there wasn't sequins there. Like, it was actually comfortable.
Yes. I just didn't feel very good in it.
It's just, it only had like one cut line like under the bust, and then just hangs. It's not like, there's no shape, there's no cut to the skirt.
Disappointing. So Becky's next dress is the ASOS Edition ruched halter neck maxi wedding dress for £120. Now, I think you looked out on the dresses that you were trying on, because this suited you down to the ground. I think, we thought maybe with the new Downton Abbey film that's coming out, or just come out recently, there might be a bit of a resurgence in maybe period wedding dress styles, and we know we've seen a few people already talking about that kind of thing, and this would probably suit that style wedding, maybe like a 1930s, 1940s wedding. Yeah,
very nicely. And this was ivory. It said it was ivory. Success. I should note about this dress, this one wasn't actually available at the time in my size, so the one I'm showing you in the clip is one size bigger than my actual size. And it totally fit fine. I could totally wear it in the size I tried it on in, actually, but I feel like the size below would probably have still fit too. There was enough sort of space in it. So just in case you're thinking, oh, should I size up, size down, I would actually say for all the dresses I tried on, they were sort of true to size, basically.
So this one was
just varying lengths.
Yes, which is strange, but I guess some of them have trains and some of them don't, so you don't need that length. This one had a train.
Sorry.
So this one had a thick fabric again, so it wasn't see-through. Well, not thick fabric, but non-see-through fabric.
Yeah, it was kind of a like silky, like
not
imagine
silk,
kind of like a night slip kind of thing, but it didn't look like, it wasn't like, because I appreciate sometimes dresses of the style can look a bit like, are you wearing a night slip or are you like wearing a dress? Like it looks like a really nice dress.
Yes, and that fabric can sometimes cling in the wrong places.
But this one, the lumps and bumps.
Yeah, but this one didn't at all, did it?
No, and I wasn't wearing any kind of like underwear and things underneath it to like smooth anything out. Like, I should say, like, with all of the ones I tried on, I couldn't wear a bra with any of them because of the cuts and the shapes. So again, bear that in mind, depending on your comfort level with being wild and free kind of thing. There was that. But I thought it was actually, if I do say so myself, quite a flattering cut. I feel like it came in at the right places. Again, but you could still eat in it, you could move in it, even though it's kind of more narrow fit. The puddle train was nice, like the neck.
I guess the only thing was it creases easily.
Yes.
This one we haven't steamed the dress that we tried on.
Tried on. Yeah, we let them hang for a night to try and let creases drop. But so this is something like, so you might think, oh, it's fine, I'll steam my dress before I go, or this kind of thing, it's fine. But obviously bear in mind things like you're quite likely depending on your venues, I guess, but quite like maybe getting in and out of cars to arrive at your venues or move between venues, sitting down for your wedding reception meal, like all that kind of thing. And I think the creases would increase by doing that kind of thing. So that, bear that one in mind, whether that's something that's gonna bug you.
But all in all, I think this was a hit.
Yeah, it's very elegant.
And you could easily dye this a different colour or not. You could keep it the same colour and wear it for other occasions if you wanted to. I don't know.
Radical. I like it.
Yeah, an option.
Yeah, making me think about it now because I kind of want to keep the dress. I really liked it.
It looked really good on you.
Thank you. I'll keep her around. So next we have the ASOS Edition lace long sleeve crop top maxi wedding dress for £120. Described as white on the website, and
it was white. There's a lot of dress here for the price. I would say there's a lot of fabric for the price.
There is a lot of fabric.
It's long sleeves. There's a big skirt. It's very high neck.
High back.
Yeah.
Basically, there's nothing on show except for a slight see-through bit around the waist, which you can't really see. No. Well, the arms are see-through, to be fair.
Yes.
The lace is transparent. Like, the gaps in the lace, there's no lining, is what I'm trying to say very badly.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel like the crop top part was maybe enough of a gap to... I wouldn't want a huge gap, personally.
No, but you almost miss it. But it's there, like, as a detail.
As someone who wouldn't normally wear a crop top, I felt quite comfortable in the amount kind of on show that there was, even though it is a kind of wedding dress.
So actually the fabric like in that strip wasn't like completely see-through either, was it? So I think even if you could see more of it, it wouldn't be super obvious.
No, I would agree with that. Yeah. I personally felt very covered up in the dress.
Yeah, and that when I first saw you, that was very much my impression.
Yeah.
It's just...
But it just depends what your style is, what your preference is. If you're having a winter wedding, that might be great for keeping warm.
Yeah, it's definitely not a summer dress.
No, I think you get quite hot in it.
It's more covered up than I was expecting it to be, is the thing, I think. And it had less shape to it, I think, than I was expecting from the images on the website versus
on a real person.
Yeah.
Well, obviously she's modelling a real person.
I think she might contest that.
As someone who isn't a model, we'll say.
So this one doesn't have a train.
No. It was just about the right, long enough for me, I would say.
5'10" with shoes.
I think I would get away with it with shoes. It wasn't quite as long as the first dress I tried, but again, it doesn't have the train to kind of warrant that extra fabric, I guess. So it was.
And there's no support in this one either, is there? But you could wear a bra with it.
Yes, so I put a bra
like a normal
with this one.
full bra because you're so covered. Like you can wear that. So.
Yeah, so if that's important, that's a tick.
Yes, and the fabric was soft, because we've tried lace dresses on in the past and they have not been comfortable. You start feeling scratchy and stuff. And
no, this felt
was fun.
soft.
So it does have that going for it. But I don't know. I don't think either of us would pick it for our wedding.
No. Again, I don't think it worked that well for me on my body shape.
No.
But again, everybody's different. And it's your personal preference, so we wouldn't want to say don't buy any of these dresses. No,
and to be fair, I tried it on as well, didn't I? I did throw it on as well, and I didn't hate it.
No,
but it's just too much fabric. But there's quality there. It's just again a bit shapeless.
Worth trying and seeing for yourself.
The experiment. Yeah.
Okay, so our final dress that we've tried on is the ASOS Edition Pleated Plunge Wrap Wedding Dress in Sequin. So another sparkly dress, and this one was £195, so the most expensive dress that or outfit that we chose.
Advertised as ivory again. It's not. It's white. I don't know what these people were looking at.
Yeah, because they're very obviously white.
Yeah. I live in a white house, right? All my walls are white. The outside of my house is white. It makes my house look dirty because it's that white. It's white.
Yeah. But another, I would say, successful dress for this one.
Yeah, I feel I did quite well out of ASOS on this one. Yes, very shimmery, shiny, like sequins seemed like good quality, like everything was sort of holding together well. Like, I mean, we lost a few sequins around the house, but that's totally to be expected. Yeah. Like, it wasn't like a stream of them were falling off, but it comes with extra in a packet as well. What I wasn't expecting about this dress is it has shoulder pads. I was putting it on and be like, this dress has shoulder pads.
But they're not, you
can't tell when it's on.
They weren't super obvious.
No, it was just inside. And it made it...
power suits, shoulder pads. No.
Yes. No, and I think it just actually helped hold the shape of the dress when she had it on. And maybe it also made it more comfortable because it is a sequin dress. And you maybe don't want the pressure of the sequins pulling into your shoulders. So again, still really comfortable to wear. You didn't feel scratchy with sequins. I guess partly because it's long sleeved. So yeah, your skin's not rubbing against it. There were zips on the sleeves. So shoulder pads and zips on the sleeves.
So that's something I don't think I've ever seen on a formal outfit dress.
No, but it wasn't a bad thing.
Because you said you thought, because the sleeves were quite narrow and I think they were meant to be quite close to the skin, and you might have struggled had you not been able to adjust this kind of opening of the sleeves a little bit.
Yeah, perhaps, because I have quite skinny wrists and it was kind of reasonably close fitting on mine, so yeah, that would give you that leeway. Or I guess if you just wanted a bit more movement, or what, you can adjust it through the day. Like, it was a subtle zip, like you didn't immediately see it or anything. So no, I liked that they were there. I was just
surprised.
And again, I felt it was really flattering. It was a very deep plunge, and I've literally never in my life worn anything with that deeper plunge. But I also didn't notice it.
No, when I first saw her in the dress, it didn't even cross my mind that she was wearing a very low cut dress. I think the way it sits and how it comes together, it's not too much. And because you've got the long sleeves,
it's balanced out by everything else. The long sleeves, the shoulders, like the full length skirt, and the fact that everything else isn't like super like round you, like on the bottom half and things. It did have that balance to it, so I kind of you feel really quite good in it. And it's just got that flattering shape. It comes in nicely at the waist. Like, I'm still quite curved and things, so I think if things don't come in at my waist, obviously it can like expand me from the wider points. But again, I just thought that was fine because it did come in that way. It never felt like it was going to come off my shoulders. You would probably, I think, for just peace of mind, security's sake, maybe put a bit of this like skin double-sided tape across the front just for when you're like leaning forwards and things. But I did try leaning forwards. I didn't think it was major risk, but maybe at a certain angle for certain people it might be.
Because I don't think you could wear a bra with this, could you?
No, because it's so low. I mean, it's high at the back, so I'm sure there's some contraption somewhere where it's possible. But you couldn't, because you couldn't cross the front. So
now, we did think that it might not be a first choice for maybe kind of your day ceremony dress. It might be a second dress, party dress.
Or if you get around in Vegas.
I guess it depends on the kind of wedding that you're having. It's very kind of glitz glam. It has slit up the leg. I should say about the slit, actually, like, it was quite a nice slit, and it's there, and it means you can also stride out, walk easily in it. But a gust of wind wasn't going to sort of make it fly open and expose you. Because it was quite far wrapped around, so sort of a positive note on the slit. Definitely. Comfortable to wear. You can eat in it. The essential items at a wedding. It's a very important part of the wedding, being able to eat your own. The amount you pay for food at a wedding.
True.
You want to be able to enjoy it.
It was lined as well. You couldn't see through it.
No.
So.
The sleeves weren't lined.
No.
On this one, but the rest of the dress was.
Yes. And I think the only other thing about that dress is, so it is maybe a bit more party dance, maybe the second dress in the evening, but I couldn't really lift my arms very high in it. I say partly because the sleeves were so sort of close fitting. I mean, I don't have the skinniest of upper arms, but But I think, yeah, anyone would, I don't know if this is your dance move, but hopefully not.
Hey, that's a great dance move.
But you know, if you've got a choreographed dancer, you've got to like turn and things. Yeah, it doesn't quite work in that. But again, it's another dress I really want to keep. Like maybe I can go present an award show somewhere, something in it. I think that would work.
Yeah, let's arrange
totally.
that.
Yeah. Any businesses watching, if you need someone to present something, I'm here. I'm ready.
You've got the outfit.
I've got the outfit. So yeah, so that's all our dresses and slash jumpsuit. We hope you liked the ones we tried on. Let us know which was your favourite. I don't know, which one was your favourite?
Any of yours, probably. Yeah. Sadly, I didn't. Yeah.
I think my biggest surprise was the jumpsuit.
Yes, I think that was a real contender for kind of a cool city wedding. If I was cool enough, then maybe I would consider it, but I'm not, so. Yeah.
But yeah, let us know if you have any other video requests, any more try-ons you want us to do. Let us know in the comments below, but otherwise please subscribe, hit like, and we will see you next time.